Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Elizabeth Wambua. If it is your first time to be on this space, feel at home. Welcome so much. Consider subscribing to join this unstoppable family. For the returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support, for your love. I don't take it for granted. Guys, if you are watching this video and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing and support my work. Sometimes I sit down, think about myself, and whatever they say in Kiswahili that watu wengine tumetoka mbali, that is true. For me, I have come from very far. I am looking at myself, this naive girl, 18-year-old girl coming to Nairobi for the first time to live with my auntie from my village. I did not know anything about Nairobi. Yes, I came and stayed with my auntie, and that was another home for me because I did not know about rent, bills, food, jobs, and anything. It was just another home, just changing the climate and the name of the place I'm living in. I was not buying anything. I had no any responsibility. I was living well, and truly, that was a comfort zone. Coming from the village to Nairobi, for me, it was such an achievement because it is something I used to think about, and I was craving one time. I will be in Nairobi, I'll be working, I will be earning my own money. I did not know whether getting a job is also a big deal. I lived with my auntie for some time. Then I moved to another place. I moved again and again till I reached where I am today. Now I am capable of living alone. I am capable of paying my rent alone, and no one is pressuring me. Like, Nairobi will humble you, but again it will teach you some lessons. It will help you grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This is the girl who came to Nairobi direct from village. Sometimes I could even get lost. I could go outside the building, and coming back would be hectic because I'm not sure of the gate. I don't know. The gates look the same, the houses look the same, but finally I would find my way back home. Today, as we talk now, I don't know whether I can get lost in these Nairobi streets. I have been through a lot. I cannot count the number of times I got lost in these streets. But as I have said, I don't even regret, not even 1%, for moving into Nairobi because it has really helped me and changed the person I used to be. This is not the village girl you used to know. Now I have lived both sides, and I know the advantages and the disadvantages of every place. My home is my everything. Those are my roots, and I can never forget about them. Today I just want to share why I love living here. If you can remember, in the previous video I told you I will talk about living in Nairobi, the positive part about it. For me, when I came to Nairobi, a lot of things has changed. How I look at things, how I dream. Now I can say I dream bigger than I used to dream then, those days when I was a school girl, because I literally moved to immediately I cleared my high school. I want to share why I love it here and how it has shaped me to be the person I am and the person I'm still becoming, because I am not yet whom I want to be. I am not yet where I wanted to be. So stick around. One thing Nairobi has taught me, and I'm loving it, is freedom and independence. That, considering the fact that I'm living by myself, no one is here to control me. I used to be controlled at home. I was just a young girl, and control was a mandatory. I used to be told what to do and what not to do. In these cities, I just wake up. I know I have to go to work. My mom is not here. She's not here to tell me you need to go to work, you need to pay bills, you need to buy food for yourself, you need to live a good life by yourself. You don't need to hang around with some people. Nobody is here to tell me that. It is a freestyle, and again, it has taught me discipline. I am free, yes, I have freedom to do everything, but I control myself. I don't misuse my freedom. I have some friends or relatives I can visit around, but I don't do that. Not just because of the discipline, and I love it alone. I told you I am a loner, and I love living alone. I don't like being in groups. I like just being by myself. I remember those days when I was in the village. My mom could tell me she could go somewhere, and before she go, she will have to tell me, don't step out of this house, don't go anywhere. And immediately after she leaves, I will also leave. She will come back and she will have to beat me so that I don't go tomorrow. And even tomorrow when she leaves, I will also have to go again. That was the routine. But now I am here. No one is telling me don't do this and that. I have a lot of freedom, but I don't misuse that freedom. I am independent. I know I have to pay rent at the end of the month. I need to pay bills and everything. No, I am not going to call my mom from the village and tell her, Mom, I need to pay rent. I need food. I need to buy token. I need to refill my gas. It is all by myself, and so I am an independent, happy girl. I live my life the way I want, and no one is here to pressure me. Another thing is exposure and growth. I came from the village where I used to live with people I'm sharing the same mother language with. We used to talk in Kamba, Kikuyu, Kidogo, and now I am in Nairobi. I met all sorts of people here. People I used to hear about them when we were learning at schools about other tribes in Kenya, and I came to Nairobi and met a lot of them. We interacted, we exchanged ideas because we were thinking differently, and that way we started dreaming bigger. I have met so many people, and the more you meet more people, the more you get to learn something from them. If you are interested to learn something from someone, let me tell you, you will have to learn it. I used to hear some fake things about some people or some tribes. You understand those things you hear in the village, and you are like, I don't know these people, or you think they look in a certain way because they are called so and so. And when you meet them, you are like, these are the people I used to hear, but they are not the people I was reading about in the history. Now I am with them one on one, and whatever I heard about them, it is not true. Whatever they said about them, it is not true. Or they will tell you these things normally happen, but they don't happen for everyone. That way, I have learned and I'm exposed to a lot of things. The thing is the hustle life, and this is a reality check. Yes, it is expensive, it is stressful, but it has taught me survival. I have to survive. I have to open my mind and my eyes to see far. As much as I am working and I'm earning something, I need also to have a plan B. What if I lose this job today? Maybe I am employed somewhere. Yes, and if you are employed, you stand a chance of losing your job any day, anytime. This is Nairobi, this is the city. What happens if you lose that job? Where will you go? You have to cater for the bills. Doesn't matter you are working or not, you are employed or not. You have to cater for everything. The landlord needs the money, the bills and everything. You need to have this money to pay and clear the bills. What will you do? In Nairobi, hustling is normal. You have to hustle. It doesn't matter how much you earn. It doesn't matter whom you are, where you come from. You have to work hard. You have to be open-minded and open to chances. Any chance that comes across you, a chance that can help you, a chance that you feel, if I do this and this, my life might change, you are there to grab it. I also learned how to spend. As much as I am the one who is working and earning this money, it is mine, but also I have learned how to budget each and every coin. And I have learned how to stretch 500 Kenyan shillings to go for 1 or 2 weeks. Because I know I don't have money, this is the only money I have. 500 is the money I have. For 2 weeks, I am sure I'm not going to get any money from somewhere. So I have to stretch it. For these 2 weeks, I have to budget for it and make sure I survive with it for these 2 weeks. And that's the Nairobi hustle life. And lastly, it is how Nairobi has changed me as a person. I become tougher, more confident, and more focused. I don't fear challenges anymore. I have faced enough to know that I can survive anywhere. If I move today from this place, maybe I get a better job in another place where it will be convenient for me. Only when I shift from this place, I will have to shift and make the other place my home. I will have to move. It doesn't matter, I don't have the roots at this place that I can't move. If tomorrow I am called somewhere and I'm told there is an opportunity, you can work here, you can earn this amount of money, and comparing to where I am, that might be a better chance, might be a better place for me, I will run. I will shift from this place, I will go to that new place. Probably I don't know anyone, but I will have to go. I don't care whom I'm going to find there, but I will have to survive. At the end of the day, I just need money. I just need a good life. I don't want to go back to the village and start living with my mom or start asking her to send me something instead of me sending her something. Life is tough in Nairobi. As I always tell you, it will humble you, but it has a lot of advantages. Things that I could not have learned if still I could be in the village at this age. I am not trying to say village is not a good place to be. Of course, there are those people who have been living there and they love it there and their life is still going on well. If in the village you are able to make money, it is also another good idea. If you have a means of earning in the village, you can make millions there. Don't just think of it as coming into Nairobi, it means everything. No. Some people are making millions through farming in the village. People are practicing things that are giving them money. And in the village, life is cheaper than in the towns. 50,000 in the village is a lot of money. If you can make that money in your village, I would advise you to stay there. Make that money. Become a billionaire and a millionaire from your village. Don't just be fooled by people because they are going to Nairobi and you have that pressure. I also need to go there. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes it is not what you think it is. People are struggling here, but again, it has its own advantages. You get to learn and you get to be exposed to a lot of things. Leaving the village for me to come to the city, it was not only for changing where I have come from, but also it has shaped me as a person. And to all my fellow hustlers out here, keep going. It might be hard sometimes, and if you need to rest, just rest and wake up and continue with the journey. At the end of the day, we are building something beautiful and better for ourselves and for our dear families. Guys, if this video has inspired you or reminded you of where you have come from, don't forget to do the necessary, and that is giving it a like, commenting and subscribing to this channel. And let's keep growing together on Unstoppable Vibes Note. Until next time, keep it here. Bye bye.